What's up, Sitters? This is Bradford Douglas, along with Joey Edge
Sitters, what's good?
and Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
With producer Rolf, and we are Front Porch Sitting. And happy Wednesday, guys.
Happy Wednesday to you as well, Bradford. It's nice to have you back again.
Yes, sir. I'm back again.
Back again. B-Rad G from LC.
No, Tyler. Okay. So we are going to talk a lot of Florida and Florida State football tonight.
Florida
Both
and Florida
camps
State,
started.
yeah.
Both
Yep.
camps started. So lots of exciting stories out of both camps. We're going to talk a little bit of NFL, and we're going to give the people what they want finally, fantasy football.
That's
Joey
right.
is in no less than 83 leagues, and he will be the guy that gives you all the insight. But before we get to any of that, let's talk about JW Weaponry. They are the premier gun store in the South, and they are always loaded. Go see John. He is such a hardworking guy, and he will hook you up with the best prices in town. And if you mention your favorite podcast, you get 5% off. Joe, you want to give them the number?
The number to JW Weaponry is 386-243-8587. 386-243-8587.
Yes, sir. And Joey's son, John Chris, have a big game this week as well, so that's gonna be exciting. Go support your Tigers. Always important. Joey is tigered up right now, so go support them. They're going to beat Swanee. That's a guarantee from me.
Woo. Okay. Well, good job, Brad. Big game. Before we get to the big game, Hunter Williams, what's up? Austin Lawrence in the chat again.
Hey, Austin.
Cooey, Clayton Steinrock, Jake Kennedy. Anyways, shout-outs. Let's do shout-outs real quick. We haven't done shout-outs in a few weeks.
Let's do that.
I'll start this thing. I'm going to shout out Tracy Brinkley just because I like the guy. Coach at Columbia High School, supported Columbia football at the cornhole tournament.
Yes, he did. That was awesome of him.
Yeah. I'm going to shout out Tracy Brinkley tonight.
I like that. I have two. I'm going to
Well,
go.
hold on, wait, I got two then.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I got two then.
Joni, our
Yeah.
friend Joni, she listens in Jacksonville. She actually started listening when we did the Coach Allen interview.
That's freaking awesome.
And she's listened since then, and she had some very kind words about our podcast and all the interactions from you sitters as well. So really, really cool when somebody you did not ever expect to really listen to the podcast has like jumped on and then stayed on.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
It is pretty cool. Big
And
fan of
then
that.
the other one is Zach Espenship.
Love that.
His first job or first like official day with this new airline that he's flying with. So I
awesome.
think that's tomorrow. So he's leaving. Had a cool picture with his sons. They both have on like co-pilot shirts.
Oh.
He's in his like actual very, very professional pilot uniform. So congratulations, Zach. Be safe. We love you. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yep.
My other shout out, Jonathan Olsh, because he played cornhole 2 days after surgery. So it's pretty
Yes.
impressive.
Yes,
and
he
played
did.
like a champion. I want to say too. Played pretty good. Chad Hunter in the chat. What's up, Maxwell? We see you, big dog.
Yeah, Swanee's pretty good this year. So I'm going to chill on that. I promise you. So I will not be doing any jinxing or any disrespect to Swanee. They have a very, very good football team. Kyler Hall, like we watched them on film. They've done an exceptional job with them. Again, extremely athletic quarterback. Running back's extremely very, very good. Offensive line is very well coached. They're a very solid football team.
Yeah.
So you won't hear too much from me. Brad's allowed to have his confidence, but that was not at all talked about before. Like, I'm not throwing any shade. That is a very good football team. Excited to be able to compete against a well-coached club. But I'm done with the Swanee talk. We'll hear no more from me.
All right, well, let's jump right into it. You want to start with Florida or Florida State?
Want to go Florida State first?
Here we go, Florida State first.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I'm good. Florida State's good.
So we're going to do like storylines here.
Just the biggest one, not all of them.
Yeah, just like the biggest one for me, what I've noticed at Florida State is the tight end room.
Mm-hmm.
They had two transfers, Jaheim Bell and Kyle Morlock. Kyle Morlock is like 6'7", 240-ish from Shorter University.
Oh, yeah.
Very small school in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Rome, Georgia. Shout out Rome, Georgia.
Shout out Rome, Georgia.
Got a few friends in Rome right now. Matt Wallen, hope you're listening.
Hopefully, Matt. If you're listening, this guy's from Shorter. Sorry that he went to Florida State. Anyways, he didn't have the best spring camp. He has had a very, very good fall camp. And then Jaheim Bell, they thought they hit it with him in the portal, and they have.
Yeah.
He plays bully ball. He's really, really good. I think he led the country in broke tackles last year with 39.
Probably. He also got a lot of chances as a running back, too.
He did, but he had 39 broken tackles, and the next closest was Brock Bowers with 31. So he's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he is.
He
is a
just
player.
runs by people. He doesn't have to break those tackles. Anyways, the tight end room has come along very nicely.
Good.
Better than they anticipated. It's going to be a very good complement to the receivers and the other weapons that they have. So it's kind of like a security blanket, safety net for Jordan Travis. So I'm excited to see like what that does in the offense.
I'm a big fan of that. Is the kid from Shorter? Is he going to get a lot of burn?
Maybe
Situational.
Yeah, situational. He's going to play. He's probably a 2-year guy. So probably next year is whenever he'll be more like in the actual game plan every down. When Jaheim Bell goes pro, he'll get more reps then.
I got you. What class is this kid?
Sophomore, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Important comment here from Jake Kennedy in the chat. I did not know this. Did you guys know that Johnny Wilson is also 6'7"? Anybody?
I'd never heard it. Never once.
Y'all better be ready to cover him.
I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, you should
Johnny
be.
Wilson.
Yeah, don't be.
Chad
11,
Hunter.
11 games in between now and Johnny Wilson for Florida.
Chad Hunter asked Kentron Portier. Chris.
Big fan of him.
Yeah, he's good. He's probably
Big
like
spring game.
Yeah, he's probably like the third or fourth guy right now. Keon Coleman has come in and done like electric things. Like he's
the one.
Keon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is the one. So he's the one. Johnny's the two. I'm okay. They like what they have in the slot as well. And then you add like Jaheim Bell can flex out. I mean, you know what I'm nervous about? Here's a storyline that's not on that the show notes. I'm nervous that there's not enough footballs to go around. There's a lot of mouths to feed. There's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
So this culture that they keep preaching, and I think it's probably right. We'll know because people are going to be either like happy for their teammates or unhappy they're not getting the rock. There's not enough balls to go around for all these hungry mouths to feed that probably deserve touches.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, no, that's something they absolutely have to navigate.
No, it is. It definitely is.
It's a good issue for a coach and
Winning
fans.
cures a lot, though. As long as they're winning.
If the culture's right, it does.
Yeah.
I've been on teams where we're winning and guys aren't getting at bats, and they're a cancer in the locker room.
Yep. 100% agree with that.
So we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Hope so.
Yep. Absolutely agree. Anything else from Florida State right now?
No, I mean there's more, but the one other thing is the safeties. They didn't get the kid Arden Key, I believe, went to Alabama from UAB in the transfer portal at safety. They needed like a third safety or a good depth there, and maybe he could have potentially pushed for a starting job. They didn't get him, but the young kids that have come in, Conrad Hussey from St. Thomas Aquinas, and then Kelvin Joseph from Chaminade Madonna have had like really, really good camps.
Good.
And then KJ Kirkland from Reigns, they're happy with the young safeties. So that needed that. They needed that depth to kind of come through. So they're happy right now.
Good.
Stay healthy, and I'll be happy. How about Florida, sir?
Well, so a couple of things.
Yep.
Florida State win shares next week.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the first thing is Conrad Hussey is him. I've learned.
He's pretty good.
Mesnard, what's up?
I love Mesnard.
That is a great name. I was thinking that, Tyler.
Conrad Hussey.
What
a name.
Yeah. So Florida State win shares next week. Excited about that. Hey, while we got you here, like, share, hit the buzzer, hit the bell, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Yeah, right there. Bam.
Like it though, like actually like it. Like there's
Yeah.
a bunch of you in here right now. There'll be like 4 likes on there. Like click the like, please. It's really important to the YouTube algorithm.
It is.
Like really, like stop what you're doing and go hit the like button,
Yep.
please.
Just turn the phone the other way.
Yeah, and then like you
Like,
touch the screen and then flip
then
it
go
back.
back.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's important. It's important. We love you all sitting here, but like there'll be like 3 likes on here. And when I get home, I'll go make 4. But that won't be the case today, so.
Chris, we're not supposed to tell people that.
I love it. Yeah.
I do.
Obviously the show doesn't happen without the sitters, so we appreciate all of you guys.
Yes.
Especially you in the chat right now. Show is much better when you guys are active, so we appreciate you guys being here and being active.
Yeah, we're gonna need you active especially for the fantasy football stuff coming up.
Yeah, had a lot of people wanting fantasy football. Y'all better be ready to ride.
It's
Just
about that-
saying.
We haven't talked about this, but I think we'll do maybe a segment each week on maybe some fantasy sports. Maybe take 1 or 2 questions so that Joey and Chris can weigh their thoughts.
Yeah, I like that.
Try
Good.
to get some more interaction in the chat.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Steinroot with the first like. Hunter Williams right after him. Love that very much.
Yep. Good job, both
Thanks,
of you guys.
gentlemen.
Appreciate you guys. Before we get to Florida, Kyler Keene said, I don't think Trey Benson will get as many touches as he deserves because of the air game will be so good.
I think he's probably right. I think you could almost say all of them. Like, I don't think any of them will probably get the touches that they would get that they might deserve. I think he's right. I think it's like we said. There's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
I think what they'll do though is I don't think Jordan Travis is going to force the football anywhere. If you're open, you're getting the rock.
Yeah.
I think there'll be times they take shots, and there's going to be times they design touches, tight end screens, things like that. But I think they're just going to run the offense. And
How fast are they going to go? Is it going to be fast?
I hope it's fast.
If it's fast, you got more opportunities. Obviously, the more plays you run, the more opportunities you got to feed everybody.
Yeah, there's more plays. Yeah, there's more. There's more touches.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, basic math says.
The theory too on going fast, and we're about to get to Florida, so hang tight. The theory with going fast, as long as you're efficient, is you have to think. The reason teams go fast is because they think their offense is explosive enough that the more at bats they get against your defense, at some point they break one, they hit one. That's the idea. Not just to tire out the defense. That's not necessarily it. If you're a 500 batter and you've gone 0 for 5 your first 5, well, the math tells me the next 5 I'm going to hit every single time.
Right.
If I'm 500
If I'm a
batting
500
average.
hitter, yeah.
Right. So like the teams think, well, we're good on offense, very good on offense. Push the gas. Eventually, we'll be able to break one. They'll make a mistake, or we're just overall better. We'll be able to wear them down.
Right.
It's not always to catch them off guard or to it's to get more at bats.
Right.
So
Yep. Florida. So the storyline, I would say there's 2 of them, 2 big ones. The first one is Justice Boone going down.
yeah,
That sucks.
I absolutely hate that.
I do too. Out for the year. I think was poised to have a really big year.
He came on really strong at the end of last year.
He did, and now it was his job to kind of hold and keep.
Yeah.
But it's life, and that's what happens. Adversity hits, and you roll with it. What it does though is it moves Tyreek Sapp to the outside, gives him a chance to do some damage out there, which I think he's athletic enough and kind of a good enough athlete to do good things out there. And then I think Jack Pyburn gets some run because of it. And I know at practice the several times that I've been the last couple of years, he has been extremely, extremely active and extremely good. Really
Disruptive.
Disruptive. That's a good word. Thank
Yeah.
you. Extremely disruptive. Light just went out. Oh well.
Hang on, pause. Has no one has slept on the Gators? Who's sleeping on the Gators?
I think a lot of people are on
The media?
Yeah.
They do have them at 5.5 wins, so therefore that's fair.
Yeah.
I was like, we're not sleeping on the Gators.
No, I'm not.
Not yet. Win shares come out next week. Tune in for that. Sorry. I had to get that in. We'll come back to your question, Hunter. We'll come back to your question. But you were talking about Pyburn and Sapp.
Pyburn and Sapp. I think that's the 2 beneficiaries from the Justice Boone injury. And like I said, I'm good with it. I think that I think that Sapp is going to be able to play out there. I think he's going to be successful, and I think Jack Pyburn getting some action, I think is a good thing for Florida. I really do. I think he seems like he's Armstrong's kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like a little bit off his rocker a touch.
It would be nice if he was a rotational piece and not having to be like the guy more.
I don't think that he will be the guy. I think he will be a rotational piece.
He's getting more of a role because of Boone, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing that I know, like nationally, a lot of people are talking about is the 3 freshman receivers.
Yeah.
Mizell, Andy Jean, and Trey Wilson. So they seem to be catching a lot of attention, like I said, nationally. Like, not just in the local media anymore. I think it's a well-known thing. You got Andy Jean, who is kind of the route runner per se. He's going to route you up, and then you got Mizell and Eugene are a little bit more speedsters, and like Wilson's kind of the middleman. He can do a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Mizell's kind of the speedster. So it's an interesting dynamic there. You pair those guys with Pearsall and a couple of pieces coming back, Caleb Douglas and Jaquavian Fraziers and those kind of guys. And I think the receiver room's not going to be as bad as a lot of other people think it is. And plus you got the run game, so that's going to leave the field a little more open.
They're going to have heavy boxes.
Because you're going to have heavy boxes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
there's a couple questions up there. Hunter said, I believe something to the effect of don't defenses get more tired when you're on the field?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the crux of it?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be more tiring for a defense to stay on the field longer?
I
I think we were talking about the hurry.
Yeah, it just depends on tempo. If you're going to run the clock down to 1 second, that means I get 30 seconds of break in between each play. No, I will stay out there all day long.
Right.
But if you're running like a breakneck speed and you have a drive of 7 plays, yeah, we're winded. We're winded by play 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's a constant action,
Yeah.
sprint,
Yeah,
explosion, movement. You're going to get more tired that way. Than,
absolutely.
Like you said, explode, sit there for 25 seconds,
Yeah.
catch your breath, breathe a little bit. It's
Well,
a
you
little
just-
different whenever it's hyperspeed.
Right, and when you accumulate that over a full game, and now you're talking about having to play 45 to 50 snaps or have to play 75 to 85 snaps, you're going to be much more tired, obviously, with 85 snaps as opposed to like the 40 or 50 snaps that you would get if someone's grinding the clock out
Right.
and going slow.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, slow it down for me. Like, and we can get creative and make sure we're focused and my kids' eyes are in the right place and all those things.
Yeah, the hard part about the fast-paced offense is having everybody on offense on the same page.
Yeah,
Like if you're not on the same page there and you're going supersonic speed, then
you're your penalties and your offsides, procedural penalties. Yeah,
Right.
I mean that's where, like I said, efficient. You gotta be efficient.
Gotta
If
be
you're gonna do that, you gotta be efficient.
yep.
Cooey had a question too, Brad. Do you see that there?
Yes, he said, "How do we feel about the all black unis?"
Let me go first.
Okay.
I personally think they're fire.
I love them.
They're so
I
good.
love
They're
them.
great.
People don't like them.
I don't know.
People love to complain, Chris.
You know that. Yeah,
They
that's
are.
true.
Yeah, you're right. They're never gonna be happy.
Yep.
They are so good. They're
I love 'em.
clean.
Yeah.
Absolutely
They didn't
love
do
'em.
too much with it.
No, it's
I'm happy
it's
with
what
it.
it should be.
Yeah.
Fire.
Billy Napier loves all black.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him on that.
I think we'll see those pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jake Kennedy says Utah game's a dub for Florida down to the third string quarterback. I seen that on 247. He went
That
down.
is, and they should walk in there and easy win. No, I'm not.
Cam
I'm not even
Rising-
trying to drink.
Cam Rising is playing.
If he plays, then they have a chance. But if he doesn't play, no.
I don't think Cam Rising is all that great. I've been on record of saying that. I don't.
You think the third string is better?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think I like Florida +7.
Florida +7. Wow. I think Mesnard said it right there. If Mertz can make the easy throws, we're good.
Yep.
That's it.
Shamar back at practice today. Yes, sir.
He looked good too.
What else is in there?
Not too much. He loves Mesnard loves the black unis. If you're not in the chat, guys, please come get in the chat. It's a lot of fun. It's
It is
a lot of fun. It's probably my favorite thing about the podcast. Is the interactions.
Other than being here with you guys.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
but
obviously.
the interactions with the sitters is really good.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yep.
Anything else for Florida before we head off?
I don't think so. I really
Cam
don't.
Rising will not be 100% no matter what. I think it sets up really well for Florida to be 1-0 after that game. It sets up that way. When you're going to Utah, I can't remember the name of this, Rice Sickle Stadium. It's a different world out there. The altitude is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that is very under talked about. I think Florida going there. Like last year, people talked about Utah coming to the humidity.
Yeah.
Florida going to the altitude it's the same thing. It's
Similar,
it's
yeah.
it's a similar
right.
concept. We will wear down quickly because if you're not used to that, I promise you will wear down quickly.
Yeah.
So having some depth there, I think, is going to have to go a long ways. Blaze Neely in the chat. What's up?
Hey, bookmarked it. Yeah. I like it. Good. Hold us to it.
Yes. Well, anytime we talk about Florida football, it's only appropriate to jump to Brian Sports right after. He is a huge Gator fan, and you should go see him at Brian Sports. Brian's a great guy, and if you mention the front porch sitting, you get 10% off. Joe, you want to give him the number?
755-0570 is the number of Brian Sports. I went there today, got a couple of hats, a shirt, a Columbia shirt.
Ooh.
Big time fan of it, actually. They were busy as heck, but I was still helped by 3 members of the Dix family. So yeah, it was awesome, man. Love going in there. Love spending money at a local place, at a local business that's always helped the community. He's always going to help the community.
I actually texted Brian today. I didn't have time to get in the actual store. I texted him. I was like, hey, I need this and this. Can you do this and this to that? And he said, got it. Done.
Yeah,
I'm like, man. He just told me, come pay. I'll text you when it's ready.
Get that.
Can't beat that.
done deal.
I
Yeah.
talked to Brian today too.
Did you
Did
really?
you?
Yeah.
At church, right?
Yeah, he sat right behind me.
Yeah.
How about
My
that?
guy.
Brad, did you go talk to Brian? I'm just kidding.
No, but hey, Brian, you are my favorite sitter.
I like it. I like it.
What's the number to Brian Sports, Joey?
755-0570 is the number to Brian Sports. Jake Kennedy in the chat said take Florida money line, Joey. Say it with confidence. We'll talk about it next week.
Yes, we will.
I can't say too much about that yet.
I'm so excited.
That's what we call a tease.
That's a
in the
tease.
business.
Big win shares next week. We're
Big
going
win
to talk
shares.
about. Oh man, it's going to be tomorrow. Next week is the one.
Next week is the one.
Next week's one of my favorite episodes of every year.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the true football season.
Chad Hunter, I'm with you. I hope Florida's black uniforms are as good as Florida State's. I think we burnt ours. I wish I had some teammates from my senior year in the chat. I don't think I have any. Blaze was 2 years older than me. We got gold pants at Columbia High School. This is not a lie. This is a true story. We got gold pants. We never had gold pants. We wore them twice my senior year, and we lost twice in the gold pants. We never wore them again. I swear, I think he threw them in the garbage can. No, really. He said he was. I think they got thrown away. They don't exist. They're gone. They would be gone now, but they've been gone
Right.
for a long time.
Right.
They're gone.
They were gone that year.
Yeah, they were gone. No, they were gone the next week.
Light
We were
them on
0-2 in them. I think they probably did.
Light 'em
I
on
know what staffs do, and the staff probably took them around a bonfire, and they probably lit them on fire and watched them burn.
Can confirm. I know what staffs do too. And that probably did happen.
That's probably what they did.
Yeah, heck yeah.
We
What-
deserved that to happen. But anyways,
One of those losses was a bad loss, right?
it actually makes sense right now. It's irrelevant. Yeah, I'll say it. I don't care. I don't want to say it.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, let's not about that.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't tease them like that. The last time Columbia High School lost to Swanee was my senior year.
Yep.
In the gold pants.
In the
At
gold
Swanee. For the record,
On a really bad call, right?
nope. For the record, no, it wasn't that. It was also bad, but it wasn't that. The offense fumbled twice. I will not say his name. Fumbled twice. Both were picked up by Swanee's defense and scored. We gave up a first down that game.
Lost
on
14 to
defense,
7, right?
And we lost 14-7. Yeah. That part. Not great. All right, let's move it on.
All right. So NFL South now. We're going to do predictions for them for the Bucks, Panthers, Saints, and Falcons.
Yep,
Joey,
yep.
you ready?
Yeah, I think so. We're
And
going-
then fantasy. So stay tuned. We're about to get into fantasy talk. This will be brief.
we'll
Fantasy
go-
football.
Yeah, this will be pretty brief, I believe. This should be about the same as the rest of them. We're going 4-1 again.
Yeah, it's easy for the first one, right?
No,
Really?
No,
At
I
Panthers.
have no idea.
I think I got Panthers at 4.
At 4?
Yeah.
Same.
I don't. I got the Bucks. I love the Bucks, but I have the Bucks at 4.
Yeah. Tyler.
I'm flip flop.
Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm 50-50, so I'm going to stick to this side of the table.
That's right.
And I'm going to go
Wow.
Bucks for.
It's the right side of the table.
Yep.
3 is easy, Bucks, since 4 was the
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yep, easily Panthers here
Yeah.
for me.
Easily Panthers.
Flip flop Bucks.
Yep. 2 for me is the Falcons. I think they could be sneaky good though.
I do think they could be good this
That's why it's tough for me. I'm not sold on the Saints either, though.
year. This is a garbage division.
The
no offense
worst
to
of-
anybody.
I don't care if you offend somebody. This division sucks.
I do. I care if they offended you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Falcons. I think I have to go Falcons too. Yeah, I'll go Falcons
I'm
too.
going Falcons.
Also Falcons. So.
No, I'm switching it. I'm going Saints.
All right.
You going Saints
I'm
second?
going Saints.
Falcons win the division.
That's what I'm going with.
Are you just going that to be contrarian?
No,
Who's the quarterback for the Saints?
Derek
Derek
Carr.
Carr.
For how long?
Forever.
Jameis may come give it.
He's not.
He's playing better than him.
I got Falcons winning the division.
He's
Look
not
at-
playing better. Than
Guys,
He is
look at-
playing better.
He's not.
Look at the stats.
I
I've
have
just
to
seen it today.
tell y'all the best Jameis tweet I've ever seen about like showing what kind of quarterback he was when we finished this. Just remind me.
What a tease. I thought we were gonna get a good explanation about it.
I wanted to let y'all finish the picks.
Okay.
I'm done.
We're
Saints
done.
won.
We just flip flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saints,
Saints won for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because sadly Derek Carr's the best quarterback in the division. They probably have the best receiver.
There's no value
Hold
on
let
any
me
of
think.
these teams, I
right
don't
now. Yeah. No, this division's bad.
Yeah. No, don't love it.
Don't love it. But
Don't look at it.
we'll talk fantasy football in a minute, so we won't worry about that just yet.
You know what I do love?
Yeah.
Getting a good haircut.
Oh.
Man, I love getting a good haircut.
Nothing beats a fresh cut, especially when you go to Josh McCardle's, because you know you're going to be taken care of. All you got to do is give him a text, and he will set you up. He is the best in Lake City. I don't care who you go to. If you don't go to him, you're going to the wrong person. Joe, you want to give him the number?
Yeah, 386-247-1430. Text Josh. He'll send you the schedule.
Good.
You like that?
Yeah.
He'll send you the schedule. Get on it. Make it for multiple weeks. We've talked about this ad nauseum now. Make it for multiple weeks.
Giving you the blueprint on how to do this.
Giving you the blueprint. I promise you won't regret it. Keys to the kingdom. Like I said, you won't regret it. I'm telling you, he's the best in the business.
Yep.
Best in the game.
Yeah.
Not just in Lake City, not just in North Central Florida, anywhere.
Yeah.
Ever.
Travel over to see him.
Period.
It's worth it.
Worth it. You Tallahassee people that are in the chat, I know you're in there. Come on over to Lake City and get your hair cut by the best.
For certain. Hey, do you have the cool buy or sell graphic? Or is it gone forever?
It's not gone forever. It's definitely there. Hey, there were some comments. Who was the quarterback for the Falcons? Desmond Ritter is the quarterback.
Desmond Ritter, sadly.
Taylor Heineke is the backup.
Buh.
Dude, we love Heineke on this show. I love Heineke.
Chad Hunter said Jameis lasted longer than Tebow. I'm aware. Doesn't matter to me. Don't care. I promise. Jameis is the best quarterback in the division. Jameis isn't a top 3 quarterback on his own roster.
You're so off base with that. You're so. We're not arguing about James Winston right now.
Let me tell you about my Jameis tweet I seen. It was so funny.
Tell it. Let's go.
It was so
We
funny
went back
because-
to it. I love it.
Sorry, I just remembered. So it said that it
What
told
did
like
he say?
it told like his stats, how he threw for 4,000 yards 2 years in a row and 5,000 yards, and then it talked about his interceptions. And it said that guy is a 50-50 no matter what. It said if he ran his own daddy daycare, your child was either getting lost or coming out speaking Chinese fluently.
And there's no in between.
No in between.
Yeah, I did see that tweet.
I laughed pretty hard at that.
That's funny.
Jameis is good. He's not better than Derek Carr. Sorry.
I think he is.
Nobody gives a better interview than Jameis.
That's true.
Derek
I
Carr's
agree
not
with
a great quarterback and hasn't been for a while.
No, he's not a great
I'd
quarterback.
take Jameis. Give me the upside.
I agree.
Even gonna turn it over a little bit, but that's okay.
I actually agree.
Right. I mean, he's better than him. He's not. It's
All right, so
cheaper
we're on
too.
to some
Jameis
fantasy
was a little
football
bit.
now, right?
fantasy football.
Sitters, if you want to hit us with any questions y'all may have, now is the time. Joey the Guru will answer them. And we have Chris here too, so that's cool.
Yeah.
What about Tyler and Brad? Are they here or not here?
No, I just go
He
off.
said, and we have Chris too, the afterthought. Okay.
No,
yeah.
I just go off when I'm picking.
Didn't you win a championship in the biggest league in Lake City most recently?
Yeah, I did.
More recent than me.
Yes. But and we have Chris over here too. Okay.
I just
All
did.
right.
That was-
No worries.
I just go
I'm
off
good.
next best player when I'm picking. So
Yeah.
That shocks nobody. Brad.
Yeah, no. We'll get to the question. We will get to the. That's funny. We'll get to the questions as we get to them. But we're going to go ahead and start with which one, buy or sell, or are we going to go this or that?
Let's do this or that. So we've got 2 players comparable, somewhere in the same ranking, and we'll discuss on who we think is going to be better overall this season. First one up, running backs: Bijan Robinson or Christian McCaffrey. Who do you got?
Hey, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to start at you, and then we'll rotate, and then Brad will go first on the next one.
Okay.
Then I'll go first on the next one.
It's
That's
like-
how we'll do it.
We'll say it's a PPR format.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PPR.
PPR, 1 point, full PPR. Bijan Robinson versus Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Who's going to have more points at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Total points.
Yep.
Yeah, give me Bijan.
Really?
no, that's cute. But Christian McCaffrey actually won me a championship one year, so I want to go with him.
He said that's cute.
I know.
Brad's spunky tonight.
Yeah.
Brad literally
Hey,
just said,
Brad said,
I take whoever's the top guy.
hey, Brad said, we got the expert Joey, I'll take the opposite.
I'm going to follow my expert, Brad. I'm going Christian McCaffrey.
I got Bijan.
Do you?
I really do.
So, why do you have Bijan? And I'll
'Cause
tell
where
why
they
I have
took him.
Bijan. Yeah.
They're going to feed him the rock.
Draft capital.
If you have Desmond Ritter at quarterback and Bijan at running back, what's your game plan going to be on offense?
Get the ball
Get the ball to Bijan.
Right. That's a given.
So I have a question. Like realistically, like for real. If you're in a draft and Christian McCaffrey and both Bijan are available, y'all are both taking Bijan Robinson.
I'm not. No, probably not.
Oh my God, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
I'll be 100% honest. I'm not probably not taking either
Oh.
at the place that I have to take them. Like I can take Bijan at the 8th
No,
pick,
we're not doing
9th
that.
pick, 10th pick.
I
but
can't-
that's how it goes, though. I can't just.
But that's not what the game is. The game is this one or this one.
Okay. If they're both at 3, I'm not doing that. If I have to pick who's going to have more points at the end of the year, I'm taking Bijan Robinson because he's going to have more points. And the
So you
reason
would
he's
draft him.
going to have more points points is because a lot.
So you think Bijan's average draft position will be higher than Christian McCaffrey's? Is what your point is? You think there's more value
Yes,
in
there's
waiting?
way more value with Bijan.
Okay.
Yes,
I
But
will not argue that.
but as far as overall points, yes, I still take Bijan.
No, it's Christian McCaffrey for me. But okay, I mean, you're allowed to have that opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I said, I think that
I just know that
I think
neither
there's
one of
way
y'all.
more weapons on San Fran's team.
I just don't think either one of you will draft Bijan Robinson over Christian McCaffrey. Like,
here's
they're
what I
both
can promise
available
you.
on
Here's
the
what I
board.
can promise you.
I promise
I
you I
will
will.
not. Joey Edge will not take Christian McCaffrey in the league this year. Won't do it
No, I'm not either.
unless he falls to 8 or 9. Never gonna happen.
But Bijan will be there too, though.
But Bijan will be there too, and then I'm taking Bijan.
There's no way
Oh.
Bijan's going to be there 8 or 9.
If Christian McCaffrey is there 8 or 9, then so will Bijan Robinson.
Yeah,
well,
that's
no,
true.
if I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'll be
y'all
there.
are crazy.
Yeah, Bijan would be there
I'm
8 or
in
9.
y'all's leagues. I can't wait. I can't wait to see
No,
how
you're-
high he goes
You're
in our
right.
league.
Bijan's probably going to go probably 9, 10.
8 to 10, yeah. And
Yeah.
then McCaffrey's going 1 to 3 or 4, maybe 4. He may drop to 4. I'm not taking him at 4.
CMC. Mesnard said CMC. Vaughn says CMC. Jake Kennedy is with you, Joey.
Y'all are sleeping on
Bijan.
Bijan.
No, I'm not. I think Christian McCaffrey's
Jake
I think-
Kennedy,
dynamic.
Jake Kennedy right here. Bijan, fresh legs, no injury history.
I think
Thank
the reason I don't like Christian McCaffrey is not because I don't think Christian McCaffrey is still the best back in the NFL, because he probably still
Agreed.
is.
Yes.
However, they're going to try to save his legs for the playoffs, which is way more important to them than some fantasy football stuff.
True.
Elijah Mitchell, McCaffrey averaged 8 points less a game last year when Elijah Mitchell was on the field. There you go. You're welcome.
I disagree. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I just said was facts, though.
No, the facts you can have your opinion. I disagree with.
Well, that was a lively first one.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think this one's going to be
Next
live.
up, really? I think it may be. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams or Garrett Wilson?
Give me Devontae Adams.
Ooh. Golly, give me Tay Adams, but you could probably sway me here. Tay Adams.
I don't have a clue. I put this one on there because I was so torn between 50-50. Y'all both said, I'm going to go Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I'm going Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a better player.
Best receiver in the league.
He's the best player.
Who's throwing to him?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
He ain't got no choice. Garrett Wilson does have Aaron Rodgers throwing him.
Okay. You're going to side with Jimmy Garoppolo?
I'm gonna
I'm gonna side with Tay Adams.
I'm gonna side with Tay Adams.
Yeah, me too.
And the reason I'm not a fan of the Jets this year because that O line is horrendous. Like bottom 3 in the league is horrendous.
Really?
Terrible.
I don't know anything
He got
about the Jets
Aaron Rodgers got
offensive line.
sacked 6 times in 20 plays today. So have fun with that.
That's
Enjoy
not
that.
good.
No,
He's slow and old.
man, he ain't that slow and that old. He's old, but
He's old.
he's
For
still gonna get
quarterback
Garrett
wise.
Wilson the ball. Garrett Wilson's gonna get the ball, but Tay is he's
Yeah,
a different dude. He's
you
an
can't
he's an
cover him.
animal.
Just a quick comment going back. Mesnar said they're going to scheme for Bijan. Atlanta has absolutely no passing game.
Potentially.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. I agree. Unless Ritter's okay. If
He's
Ritter's
gonna-
okay, Bijan's even better.
He's gonna have a heavy box. Like there's no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ryan Vaughn, I like Wilson with Rodgers and all the weapons. Jimmy G is poo.
Jimmy
So
G is
he's with you.
He's with me.
poo.
Yep.
Jimmy G is poo, but it's real easy to find 17. Just throw him the ball.
He's always open though. He
al-
runs
yeah.
the best routes too. So I like that one.
All right, next one. We're going to move to quarterback.
I love this one.
Justin
That's a good one.
Fields or Trevor Lawrence?
Love this one. This one's
Yeah,
so
this
good.
one was
Oh,
so
and
hard.
I gotta lead it off.
Yeah.
Ooh, Justin Fields because of his legs. Only because of his legs. I love Goldilocks. He played at Clemson, so and go Jaguars. Duval. Curtis is gonna kill me. Curtis is gonna kill me. Give me Justin Fields because of his new weapon and his legs.
Yeah, the trade helps Justin Fields a lot this year.
Yep. DJ Moore, right?
You love
Yep.
DJ Moore.
Yes.
Been a big DJ Moore
No
fan
one
for a long
on
time.
earth has had more stock in DJ Moore over the last 3 fantasy football seasons.
I probably had the second most when Joey talked me into it.
Joey loved DJ
Yeah,
Moore.
he talked me into it. He was wrong a lot of weeks, but you were right a couple of weeks.
But
My
He had
man
no
had 1,000
quarterback.
yards for a couple of years with nobody at quarterback.
not so fast.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence also got a new receiver too.
Ooh.
Calvin Ridley.
Yes, he did.
Calvin Ridley. I think Trevor Lawrence has a monster year. Like, I think this is like borderline MVP season for Trevor Lawrence.
There's 3 Trevor Lawrences in the chat.
Yeah,
Here's what
I
I
like
hate.
Trevor Lawrence a lot.
I hate that. First of all, I agree with you, but because I think that Trevor Lawrence is going to be so freaking good this
Yeah.
year, so good.
Yeah.
But if he's the MVP, in my eyes, Justin Fields is 3. And if Justin Fields is the third best MVP or third whatever MVP, that means he ran.
And that
a
counts
ton.
for more in fantasy.
Give me Justin Fields. Just this much. This much.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think
it's not a big margin for me.
No.
But the
very
chat,
small.
my dad's on. Let's see, Mesnard, Trevor, Hunter Williams, Trevor. My dad, Marty, Trevor. Hunter Williams, Justin Fields
Curtis.
dances circles around Mac.
Is this the first time that I've had the
I like
sitters
mac
on my
and cheese.
side, like ever?
Yeah. Ryan Vaughn, Lawrence, and we already got Trevor. Or
Austin
Curtis.
Lawrence says Trevor. Yep, Lawrence.
I'm surprised there's not more.
That's
Perry.
because it's his cousin, though.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's true.
well, it was always the Jaguars guys. Give me Trevor Lawrence.
I'm with that. I think they're going to have a freaking fantastic year.
I'm
I really
excited
I'm
for the
going to
season
watch-
too.
So
do. I'm
excited.
so
Jaguars
excited to
football.
watch the Jaguars.
I
I'm a
want.
Colts fan. I hate the Jaguars.
I have to ask this question for real in the chat. All of you Travis Lawrence fans, again, if Justin Fields and Lawrence are available at the same spot in the draft, y'all better all take Trevor Lawrence. Don't take Justin Fields because he might run for 105 times or whatever. You take Goldilocks.
Listen,
Leave Justin Fields for
if
me
those
too.
two are there,
What are you doing?
I have no idea, but I'm going to have a great time no matter what this
Yeah,
year.
because you're gonna be doing very well if you get
Yeah,
either one.
I feel good about
I
both.
think Trevor Lawrence does have a big year as well.
I
I think in fantasy football,
the
with the
thing.
way Justin Fields, they're going to design
Yeah.
8 runs a game for him,
Yep.
and probably 4 of which are going to come inside the 10. Yeah, I'm taking Justin Fields
and then
because
he's gonna,
of that.
and then he's going to escape the pocket 3 to 4 more times,
Right.
and he may break one there.
Right, he's going to run the ball for like double digits a game.
I was going to say, what do you
Ceiling
think his average
wise,
is going to be?
it's Fields. Floor wise, it's easily
Oh yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But you're not drafting
Yeah.
fantasy football for a floor,
Floor, nah.
You draft for ceiling,
Yeah, unless you feel
especially
like you got
whenever
a
you've already
squad.
seen some of his ceiling.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. Does this ever play? This is not related. It's semi-related, but I think the Jaguars are going to be way more fun to watch than the Bears this year. I think the Bears will be fun, but I don't think they're going to be
I disagree.
Jaguars level fun. Really?
I think the Bears are going to be freaking fun.
Yeah,
I think they'll be fun, but I don't
They
think
have
they'll be
guys
Jaguars
from
fun.
every level that can take like DJ Moore and Khalil Herbert who already took them to the house. Claypool's a monster in the red zone. Like he's going to be fun to watch. I think Justin Fields is electric.
Yeah, you convinced me a little bit. Okay.
The Bears defense is going to be strikers too.
so that should be easier for them on offense as well.
Regardless, my question is:
yeah,
does that ever factor into like how you guys draft? Like, do I want to watch this team play?
a little bit sometimes.
It does.
Nah,
for me.
not for
it
me.
does for me. Like if it's like 2 guys that are really close, I'm like, I'd much rather watch them than them.
Yeah, if it comes down to that, yeah. But in this case, I'd probably take Trevor Lawrence because it's a local team. Marty had a question. Can anybody go ahead?
Marty, yes, I have a hook up there. I can help you out.
All right, you heard it here. This hopefully doesn't pass up on him.
They're gonna be
Jesse
expensive
Knowles
this year.
got some really good tickets for me a couple times. So
They're gonna be expensive. All right, the next one, running back, Derrick Henry or Tony Pollard.
I'm glad I get the pole position here. I get to go last. I
I
guess.
have to go first. I'm gonna go.
Derrick Henry or Tony Pollard. I like it. This is a good one.
I'm gonna go Pollard.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Pollard. I put this one in there knowing that I was going Pollard.
I know, and then
Close.
you like
Almost went Henry.
I almost
hesitated
did.
and-
I almost did because I didn't want to be.
If
sound
they're
like an
both
idiot.
on the board, you better take Derrick Henry.
No, Pollard.
Oh,
Pollard.
sorry, Derrick Henry.
Pollard.
Oh yeah, Pollard. You
I
mean
think
Henry.
Pollard's gonna have a monster year. He's been the best back for the last couple of years there, and Zeke was taking some touches. Now that's not so much the problem. I think Pollard has a good year.
Joey.
Joey knows it's close.
it's really close. Give me the receiving upside of Pollard.
That's the thing, yeah. Like the thing about Pollard, I think he's going to average. Like Henry will have a game where he'll go for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he'll also have a game where he goes for 25 yards. And I think Pollard won't do that as
No,
much.
I think I may have changed my mind. DeAndre Hopkins in Tennessee takes a little bit of the box away.
It does.
I do think Ty J. Spears takes some of Derrick Henry's rushes away, though. No, I'm going back to Pollard. Give me Pollard. Final answer. Pollard.
Bradford.
all right, give me Derrick Henry.
Good call.
Yeah, I gotta go until he doesn't
Until
do
he-
it.
until he's not Derrick
he
Henry.
doesn't do it, I gotta go Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm not mad
I
at
get
that.
you and Marty being on Pollard, but I think that's like closet Cowboys fan. He ain't a closet. He likes the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going Derrick Henry.
That one's close.
That was a good one.
To answer your question from earlier, if they're both there at whatever pick, give me Henry. But
Yeah, we know.
but
But they won't.
draft
won't
position,
be.
Pollard's
They won't
going in like
be.
the second, third.
I agree.
Give me that instead of
Yep.
Henry in the first.
Yep.
All right, next one. Tight end. This one, Maybe
this
one
one's
will be
really easy for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should
this one-
skip it.
We'll skip this one.
No. Say it because I think the people want to know. They need to know because I don't feel like I'm the only one that thinks this is really easy.
Okay, T.J. Hawkinson, tight end. T.J. Hawkinson or Darren Waller.
It's Hawkinson by a mile.
Okay, let's do this. Let's play this game very fast. Brad,
Hawkinson.
Chris, Hawkinson.
Hawkinson, but I think it's closer than we think.
Not me.
I think it's closer than we'll think.
If this was 2 years ago, it's Waller by a mile.
Giants went and got their guy. I think he's the best receiver on that team. Like upside ceiling. So I think if he comes back and has like a good like little comeback year.
The fact that Daniel Bellinger's there and was really, really good at the end of last year, that doesn't hurt your opinion on him at all. Okay.
No,
I
shook
think
my head no.
I think Bellinger takes way too much from Waller this year.
Really?
I do. I think they're going to limit Waller's usage. He's not young. He's an old 30, like an old 30.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mesnard said he
I think
drafted Waller.
Hawkinson's offense. Kirk Cousins is the most magical human being I've ever met.
They
or
have
ever
so
seen.
many mouths to
Because
feed there, though, man. They do.
They have 3. Hawkinson, Addison, who's a rookie, you don't get a say, and Justin Jefferson.
Hawkinson's the red zone guy too, though. Like they're gonna feed him. When,
that is nice about hockey.
yeah, they so many red zone targets.
Like there's really 2.
at tight
and then
end, you have to have that
you do.
Yeah.
because you're not gonna get the volume.
Listen, I love Hawkinson. I've made one horribly bad trade in my entire career in fantasy in that league that we're in, Joey.
He's with the
And
Vikings, Hunter.
I traded Hawkinson away
Ooh,
for it was a first round pick and Kyle Pitts.
yeah.
At the time, it felt like a no brainer. Tyson got that from me. All right, next one.
Kennedy said, "Give me Waller to be a security blanket for Daniel Jones." I don't hate that. I just think Bellinger's going to be that.
Chris Olave and Devontae Smith, wide receivers.
Give me Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith, because unless it's Jameis Winston. If Winston's at quarterback, give me Olave. But if it's not, if it's going to be Derek Carr, give me Devontae Smith.
I don't know. I'm going to go Olave.
Yeah, it's Olave for me, and it's not really that close.
I think it's close, but I think it's Olave.
Olave is the best option on that team, and it's by a pretty
By a
wide
lot,
margin.
yeah.
So and he's actually really good. And Derek Carr, if there's one thing he can do, it's force the ball to one wide receiver. He's proven that many times in his career.
Yeah.
He can definitely force the ball to a receiver. Yeah, give me all the Chris Olave shares this year.
Chris isn't going to take it from him.
We've had some decent parity
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
We've had some back and forth.
This doesn't help when me and you are sitting next to each other in a week whenever we're drafting.
Oh, I'm keeping receipts. You better take them in the order you picked them.
I will, I promise.
All right, wide receiver. Calvin Ridley, Jalen Waddle.
Who's up first?
I think Chris is this
Yeah,
time.
thank God.
Calvin Ridley, Jalen Waddle. This is tough.
This is really tough.
I think I have to go Ridley. Even though I took Fields earlier, Trevor Lawrence.
I know. I feel like my pick is already in because I picked Lawrence to be like a borderline MVP candidate.
Yeah, I'm going Ridley.
And selfishly, I want Ridley because I have a lot of Ridley shares. Yeah, Ridley. But it's really close.
Every day I open Twitter, and every day I see a new Calvin Ridley looking like the fastest human on
Yeah.
planet Earth.
Yeah, he looks like silly
Every
fast.
He
single
looks
day.
so fresh.
Yeah.
Every day I'm like, what did this dude do in his year and a half off? Did he go see those aliens that we're talking about and get some superpowers? Like, what did he do exactly? Because
Hopefully he quit
doesn't-
gambling.
Yeah, hopefully he quit gambling. He doesn't look the same speed as everybody else on the field.
No.
He doesn't.
No.
So with that said, bet on Ridley, Terrence said. Yeah,
Well
give me-
done, sir.
Give
Good
me
job.
Calvin Ridley.
Nice job, Terrence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also going Ridley there.
Yeah, the whole chat is there with
Except for Clayton Steinrich, Waddle pretty easily. I love Waddle. Waddle's got the best touchdown celebration in all of NFL football.
yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
I think he's going to be really good, but Tyreek's going for like 1,600 this year. So
Yeah.
I don't hate Clayton for picking Waddle, but the pretty easily is. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
surprising.
where you lose me.
Yeah, you lose me there.
That's a hot
That's pretty
take, though. It's a hot take. You're
Yeah,
allowed to have
Clayton's
it.
known for his hot takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, he's got stats. Number 2 in PPR when Tua played last year.
Well, hopefully he plays.
Yeah.
All of them. The Dolphins are really good when he plays.
Yeah.
They're really bad when he doesn't.
All right. Quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson or Geno Smith?
Well, you're going first, Tyler, but I think we know where this is going.
Yeah. yeah. You're up.
Do not
I
even play
really,
here, Tyler.
I really want to pick AR, but
Before,
I don't
hey,
think
hold
I
on,
can.
wait. Before you go to that, can I just say that if Tua gets hurt and Mike White comes in, the drop off is there, but Mike White's much better than what they had last year as a backup.
Yes.
I
Just
agree
throwing
with
that
that.
out there. All right, go ahead.
So you going Waddle?
No, I'm still going.
Okay.
I'm still going Ridley.
Just making sure.
But just for the chat, who said if Tua dies, Waddle's useless. He's not useless anymore. Mike
Okay.
White can play.
Yeah.
All right, Tua or Anthony Richardson,
I
or
really don't want to be a homer.
pick who you like.
Pick who you would draft.
I really
Who
think
he did draft.
I think it has to be Anthony
Twice,
Richardson.
Yeah.
3 times.
Well, Gino wasn't available.
Well,
And this
okay.
is for like
If he was
long-term,
available.
like 4-year picks. This is like
Man.
I'm picking him not this for this year, but like
Yeah.
the next 2-3 years.
You're going AR?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's close for me.
Joey?
Mesnar said Tua's one hit away from being part owner of a car dealership.
Dang.
I think he probably already is. It's in Tuscaloosa. No offense, Jake. His parents own part of it too.
Who'd you pick?
Who do you think?
Anthony Richardson.
I think it depends on your league settings. If you take off for
1 year.
if you take off for interceptions, give me Gino. If no interceptions, give me Anthony Richardson.
So every league but the one that we play in.
Give me Anthony in our league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really close though.
I do too.
I'm going to go Anthony Richardson so I could finally root for him.
Okay.
I like that, Bradford.
Y'all know the amount of stock I have in AR. So
Yeah.
I need him to quit making awful decisions. And
Do you really? You have a lot of AR stock?
I've just been on
Just
him.
all- yeah.
I've been on him.
Well, you were on him to like be like
Can
a number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like in week 6.
Yeah.
Like he's a really good player. I'm going Anthony Richardson.
You've
The
already
interception
you've
in-
already cashed that though.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
already
yeah.
cashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interception in the preseason was not his fault. The first game, not his fault.
And he shouldn't have thrown that ball there.
Maybe not, but
He's
he also
floating back
but,
and
but his
throwing it, like-
receiver should have done what he was supposed to do
Of
to begin
course,
with.
of
and
course,
then
but
it's-
don't. But that's
then it's
not,
an on-time play.
I agree. I think he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
But that like coming cutthroat is happening really quick. Like don't
I will
bury
say
him
this.
yet.
I will say this: if you're in a league where someone drafts him
Uh-huh.
and you get to week 8 or 9ish, I think you could probably buy him low pretty easily, and he could probably do better in the second half.
Ooh, I got a question. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't have anything to say to that. It's interesting. I don't know if I buy that. But
Um,
just because I think he's going to run and
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be
You're
okay.
getting
But
points.
Our big time sponsor, Brian Dix, has a question for you. Who would Tyler pick if AR wasn't a Colt?
just say Gino and move on.
it's so close for me.
Okay,
It really is.
What if he wasn't a Colt or a Gator?
If he wasn't a Colt or a Gator,
You would not like him.
I'd probably pick Gino. I don't
But
know.
he-
He's a specimen.
I was
yeah.
going to say he's 6'4", 240 and throws the ball from here to your house, which is
Yeah.
not that far in life, but for football, that's a long ways.
It's a long ways.
Thank you for the hard question, Brian. I'm going to stick to my guns and say AR.
Okay.
Wasn't Gino a top 5 quarterback in fantasy points for a decent time last year? Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was. He was actually really, really good last year. So
That's what makes it hard. Like
It does.
if you
Yeah,
pick
he's
AR
not a
here,
scrub.
you think
That's-
Gino has a step.
That's the whole idea of this game is that like there's not huge unless Clayton says like pretty easily.
Right.
And you said Olave very like not close at all.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty like.
Yeah,
You can't really go wrong with either of these. So,
I
like,
take AR because I think Gino takes a step back.
He comes
that's
back.
fine.
He probably regresses back to like his
Yeah.
normal. Yeah, I
Yes.
think he overshot.
Yeah, go ahead.
why?
I don't know. Really, I just don't have a clue. I just think he overperformed last year.
He's getting older.
I mean, it's a guy that's been like a career backup, and he comes in and he has a great year. There's not a whole lot of pressure with him on the first year. He's coming in, he's just slinging the thing.
I agree,
He
but I
doesn't
feel
have a
like
lot
they
to
got
lose.
better
Now
around
he's
him.
got a spot to lose. You play different. I think he plays
I
different.
just think he comes back to hit like what he actually
Yeah.
is.
like the mean.
Yeah.
Median? The
Regression
median?
to the mean. Yeah.
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 I don't have a strong feeling on Gino either way. I do think they got better around him, and that's a plus for them. I mean, you bring in Jackson Smith and Jigba, and then you got Zach Charbonnet, and you still got Kenneth Walker III. They're not bad around him.
If you're-
DK's a dude. Tyler Lockett's had 1,000 yards. I don't know, 73 straight seasons now.
Yeah.
Like, they have talent there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
AR.
way off on them last year, by the way. I
Yeah.
said they'd be one of the worst teams in the league.
Everybody was though. To be fair.
Yeah, but I said it a lot.
All right. What's next?
All right, I think we got one more left. Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow?
Am I first?
You are first.
Yeah, Burrow.
I'm also going Burrow.
Is his calf okay?
I don't know. That's why I put it in there. I
Yes,
think it's
but-
interesting.
Is it good?
Yeah.
He's going to play. He's not going to miss time. If Burrow, if on draft day he's like progressing, I'm going to go Burrow. But if he like re-injures it or is projected to miss the first 3 or 4 weeks, then I might lean Herbert just for fantasy football. But Burrow if they're both healthy.
Yeah, I think it's Burrow for me too. Clayton he just hates the Chargers.
I have to be honest. I hate the Chargers too.
You hate Herbert.
I don't hate Herbert. I just think he's overhyped. I don't think he's not in that category of Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Like
He was
he's
that
not
first year.
Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's in that group. I don't.
He was that first year.
I'm talking about real life, not fantasy.
I think he was that first year.
So you think as a rookie he was?
He was
just as-
pretty solid, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean he's been pretty
My-
solid
my-
until
Herbert?
yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah, he's-
hate Herbert. I don't have this argument anymore.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm just not doing it. It's tired.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
don't
tired.
understand this.
Yeah, I'm not. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I feel like his rookie year was absurd, wasn't it?
He's not like top 5 quarterback of all time, but he's also not as bad as like with Joey in the chat make him out to be.
I still think he's a top 7, 8, 9 quarterback in the league. I just don't think he's top 3 to 4 like some others do. That's all.
Clayton just said he's not a top 7 in real life.
Yeah, he's right on that. He makes throws that not many others can make. Somebody can make them, but not many.
Jay Kenney's drafts Lawrence over Herbert any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
I would too.
Yeah, I would too.
I think probably.
I would this year anyway. Let me ask you this question. Justin Herbert.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that he is better than Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Kirk Cousins is
I wanted
just-
to see how far he would stoop on that argument.
No. He's better. I told you he's top 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that range to me.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins is not. He's just blessed with freaky athletes all the time.
Yeah, he's kept him around him.
Yeah.
Who do you have in Washington? You like that?
Moss? I don't know.
No.
I don't think he had much in Washington.
No, he had a couple dudes.
He didn't have much. Not like he did in Minnesota.
No, not like he's had in Minnesota. Not
No.
with Thielen and
Thielen and
Jay
Jettas.
Jettas and no, but he also wasn't as good in Washington. But now,
Yeah.
guys had Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen and
Yeah.
Irv
Here-
Smith Jr.
Here's one. Here's one that I'm just throwing off the top of my head.
All right.
Which Jets quarterback or running back would you rather have? Brees Hall or Dalvin Cook?
Brees Hall.
Really?
And y'all know how I feel about Dalvin Cook. I love Dalvin Cook. He's strictly a change of pace guy. He's not getting the bulk of the carries.
Okay.
He may early to make sure Brees Hall's good. Once Brees Hall's good, he's good.
All right.
It's his team.
I like it.
What do you think about that?
I think Brees Hall is probably the workhorse if he's indeed healthy.
Yeah.
But Dalvin can still hit home runs. Like the Vikings offensive line was just absolutely garbage.
They're not as bad as the Jets O-line right now.
Well, I don't know near as much about fantasy football as you, sir. So that's why I was going to sit that one out. But sure.
But just
so Brees Hall then.
I'm just saying in life, like, do you think Dalvin still got a little juice to
Yeah,
him?
he does.
Yeah.
he does.
I think so too.
But if they can't block, then he's not going to be able to run. So I don't know anything. Forgive me, sitters. I don't know a whole lot about the Jets' offensive line.
I know I'm in that same boat.
Like,
I
I
don't
mean,
have a clue.
before we start this, it's like, Joe, please don't throw out stats because we're not all as equipped to handle
Well,
these arguments as you.
I
And like
ju-
the first
so-
4, Joy's like, right, left, uppercut, left. I'm like, all right, well, we'll keep playing this game.
Here's what I did today. I looked at my watch and I got a text and it said Aaron Rodgers has been sacked 6 times in I think it was like 24 plays, not 20.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh,
Maybe they can run block. I don't know.
maybe they can.
I don't know.
I don't know much about the Jets O-line either. I just know what I saw today, and that
I know
was
the
good.
Vikings is really bad. So
Yeah,
Friend of the show, Shane Pope says them adding Cook. I think says Hall is going to have a comeback slow.
a comeback slow. I think I
a
agree with
slow
that.
comeback.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I think
Yeah,
they
I
split it
don't
early, and Brees gets more as the year goes
Define
on.
slow. Like how long are we talking? 3 games? 4 games?
I think it depends on flow of the game,
Yeah, I don't know.
flow of the offense. I don't think there's a time. I don't think they have a set like this is what we're gonna do. I think it's just if Dalvin Cook takes over early and runs the show, then I think it's probably gonna be his show for a while.
Truth.
All right. We got some buy or sell. Some topics in the NFL. We'll go through these kind of quick. We're almost at an hour.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts repeats what he did last year. So like right now, I think most rankings have him as the number 2 quarterback in the league. PPR fantasy.
I'm going to sell but sell with gentleness because I don't think he has. What do you have like
How
11
do you
rushing?
sell gently? What?
I don't know because I don't think you have 11 rushing touchdowns again this year. I just don't. I don't know that I can buy that 11. 11's a lot.
Do you think they'll like change the game plan or try to keep him safe?
No, I mean I just don't. I mean, how many times I don't know. Maybe they do have 11 again. Maybe he does have 11 again because they're not stopping the quarterback sneak from the 1, and they're going to do that.
Yeah, I think I have to buy it.
I'm buying it. I like Jalen Hurts.
I love Jalen Hurts. 11 rushing touchdowns from a quarterback is a ton.
a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's 2 out of 3 games, basically.
Yeah.
You get one.
Still buying.
You're selling?
It's a very not fun sell.
This is a hard one.
It's like your favorite item at like a garage sale that you don't really play with anymore, but you don't really want to sell it. Is that what it is?
That's me. I'm gonna
all right.
barely sell it. I think he probably finishes QB3.
Yeah, 3 or 4 instead of 2.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not a
we're
drop.
Not talking like a crazy amount here. All right, Clayton will like this one. Austin Eckler, RB1 this year.
The
The number 1 overall running back at the end of the year. Yes, sir. Buy or sell. Right now he's ranked going as number 1 overall back.
He's number 1 in
number
PPR.
1 overall in PPR. Buy or sell.
So I'll take the field.
I agree with Brad.
I think I agree.
I think that's actually sharp.
Taking the
Brad there.
field. Yeah, I think you have to sell. Take the field.
Yep.
Everyone else, yeah. I think
Yeah,
I'll sell.
somebody.
Anyone else.
I'm not sure who, but somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Jamar Chase scores more than Justin Jefferson.
That's a tough one, too.
This one's so interesting because of what Minnesota added in the offseason.
I don't think that what they added has a huge.
I think Thielen was hurt last year?
He didn't play every game.
Yeah, Thielen was hurt last game. Did they get Hawkinson before the season started or like
No,
midseason?
midseason they traded for him.
Okay, so now we've added not 1, not 2. I mean, we're adding some mouths here to feed.
Like I said, though, I don't think Hawkinson's a mouth that's going to demand the ball. I don't think Jordan Addison, he's a rookie. He's not
We
demanding
just said
the ball.
Hawkinson's like a number 2 or 3 tight end in the league this year.
No, I didn't. I said he's better than
What-
Darren
okay,
Waller.
You're going to have Kelsey at 1, Mark Andrews at 2, and you're going to have Hawkinson at 3.
Probably.
What are you
Goddard?
thinking about? What are you thinking about right now? Who else on earth is even anywhere close?
Kyle Pitts.
No, what are we talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm giving him names of people that cannot
keep
be there.
going.
No, it's Hawkinson.
Maybe
dude.
he is. Maybe he is tight end 3. But
He is tight end 3.
But is he a guy that's going to demand the football? Like I don't see him
In the red area, he is tight end 3.
George Kittle, if Brock Purdy's playing, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but last year when Brock Purdy took over, George Kittle had 2 touchdowns a game for like 5 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
true.
I'm not kidding.
He's going to feed Purdy.
It was unbelievable.
I mean, Purdy's going to feed Kittle.
Right.
Um,
I still have Jay Jettis.
yeah, I'm also going to. So it's a sell then?
It's a sell for me.
Yeah. I think Jettis is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sell for me as well. And if you think that there's an outside shot that maybe Burrow's 9%, then
That's
that just
the only
helps
reason
me.
I think
that
I'm
helps
going to
me
buy
go.
it, though.
But
I'm
you don't
buying
buy-
Jamar Chase over Justin.
But you don't think that Cincinnati has too many mouths to feed?
They've had the same mouths for 2-3 years, Joey. They've had the exact. So they
so
know.
Minnesota lost the biggest mouth that they had in Dalvin Cook, and now we're Dalvin Cook didn't demand the ball.
No, he
Dalvin
did.
Cook was getting 18 carries a game. Andrew Madison's not getting that.
Alexander.
Andrew.
I said Andrew Alexander.
That's
There's a
right.
drop-off.
Fact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. My point is this: that they've had the exact same guys for 3 years, and the Jamar Chase is still projected to get more. We have not seen the Minnesota offense with these mouths for a full season with Hawk. Time to get used to the offense, develop plays for him, and then you draft a guy. Was that their second round draft pick, Addison?
Yeah, something like that. I think
Yeah.
so.
Who's
had to
really
be.
good.
He is very
and by
good.
all accounts,
He's
is having a
extremely good.
phenomenal
He's
camp,
extremely
practice.
good.
So I don't know. I'm gonna buy it.
I'm also going to buy it.
I'm gonna buy both. Can I buy both of them?
No,
Because
that
they're
would
both
be
really
great.
freaking good.
So you're buying Jamar Chase over
Yes.
Jefferson?
I am.
Are they the first 2 picks in the draft?
One of
The first two.
The first 2.
they're not. I don't think they go 1-2. They might go 1-2.
I think they go 1-2 in our league.
I don't know. Running backs are at such a premium, man.
No,
That's
not
such a
in
premium.
our league. People hate running backs.
They
in our
do- they
league.
do.
They hate them.
Oh wow!
You get a heck of a running back on the turn.
I don't think they go 1-2 in any league that I'm in.
Really?
Not 1-2. No.
Are you in the Are you in the one with on ESPN with me and you and Chris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone's
I bet they go one.
He just got in that one?
Yeah.
You just got in it?
Heck yeah, man. Let's ride.
I might drop out. You get my spot. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. All right. Next one.
All right, next one. Kyle Pitts, breakout year. Keeping with the theme of the tight ends.
Oh.
Eventually.
At some point,
At
yeah.
some point.
You would think. The only reason that I'm tending, I really want to say yes because I have a lot of Kyle Pitts stock. If
Yes,
Chris
Shane.
are 1, 2, 3, go 1, 2, yeah.
No comment, Shane.
I'll let you know my position. Yes.
All the arguments that I've made for Bijan, I don't know that I can say Kyle Pitts has a breakout year because of all that.
I was going to say, I don't think you can have both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think logically.
Unless
that
you
holds.
think that the Falcons are really good, which you got them to win the division, so you can still make that argument.
Kyle
You're
Pitts
welcome.
breakout year, buying it.
You're welcome.
They have a new OC.
No, it's still.
Then
Arthur
no,
Smith.
then no. No, he hates Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts did something
That
very
dude
bad
hates
to him.
everybody but Derrick Henry.
Kyle Pitts did something bad to him. So
Yeah,
no.
I don't think you can buy it. No,
He said
honestly.
he did something bad.
He did something bad to him. He did. Kyle, he's got something over. You don't not throw the guy the ball unless it's personal. No, sell.
We're just hammering the tight
I
end
will
talk
also
here.
sell.
You're selling.
I
I'm
think
selling.
I'm selling too.
Yeah, I mean, he's the same guy calling plays. He didn't get better
Yeah.
or worse. Like
It's just like you feel at some point like he has to get targets.
you
right?
would think,
You
but like I probably would have did it when we
eventually.
were getting our teeth kicked in. I'm like, hey, let's just get the best guy the ball.
Yeah, he's the best player.
It's pretty
on the-
easy, right?
Don't overcomplicate this. Like, get the best guy the ball.
Well, let's make this the last one.
Yeah, this one.
Yep. Travis Kelce, number 1 tight end.
Buy. Easy.
Finishes number 1 tight end again.
Yeah, I think I have to buy that
Buyers-
too.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Buy.
Okay, it's easy for me too. But if we say the field, y'all just said Kittle had a bajillion touchdowns in 5 games. Like, is there anyone that could do it?
Andrews could.
I think Andrew's good.
Andrews could because Todd Monken.
Because of Monken. He knows how to use tight ends.
And
See,
Lamar's always enjoyed
i.e.
throwing. Yeah.
And I don't
Georgia.
love.
Yeah.
I don't love Baltimore's other receiving core.
Odell. You sold on Odell?
No,
Zay
really.
Flowers? You're selling on Zay Flowers?
Ooh, I'm a
I think it said
big,
Odell Beckham. How
big.
old is Odell?
I like Zay Flowers over Odell Beckham.
me too.
And it's not
Way-
even close.
Yeah,
Zay
I-
Flowers.
We
is
could have
good
threw
good.
his name in there. He might be a first
Odell was
rounder.
30 and had like knee surgery. Like 2 years ago? Didn't play all last season. I'm not. I'm selling on Odell Beckham this year.
I'm gonna.
I'm okay
buy,
selling on Odell, but I'm not okay selling on Zay Flowers.
I'm not
gonna.
either.
I'm
but
gonna
that's just
buy.
one guy. I'm good.
I'm gonna buy Kelsey ends up as tight end number 1.
Yeah, I think I have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Mark Andrews.
So you're gonna sell and you're gonna take the field.
I'll take Mark Andrews.
I mean,
You might as well do there.
just
Just
take
take
the field. Just yeah, so you're
No,
selling.
he's
Sure,
take-
I'll take the field.
He's
There you
taking
go.
Mark Andrews.
Just okay,
Yeah.
because I'll say if we're actually making an actual bet, you're losing a lot of value here.
I also, and this is, I say this very lightly, but Kittle has, I can't remember if he's ever had like serious injury, and he's 33.
I keep thinking at some point, like I watch him play, and I'm like, okay, he's going to like slow down a touch this year.
Is he 33?
Yeah, he's 33.
And Mark Andrews, who I thought was old too,
He's
is like
27.
27, 28.
Yeah, he's 27.
I thought he was 37.
Yeah. I did too.
Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all
Andrews
did.
is 27.
Yeah.
Kelsey's 33.
Oh my God, I haven't been drafting him because I thought he was old.
Field? Can I get you on the field, Chris?
No, sorry. Well, for this side of the table, I could do it, but Kelsey's such a beast.
I did flip.
He just hasn't slowed down.
No, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, he hasn't.
at some point, I'm like, okay, he's going to lose at least a step, and then he's going to have like the little.
And
down
Mahomes
year.
is gonna
I
find
was
him.
saying, who are they throwing to in Kansas City? That's the problem.
How does he not get covered?
Because
I
you
don't
can't
know.
cover him.
I agree.
It's a problem.
He's a big time problem.
Yeah, you can't put a corner on him. You can't put a backer on him, and there's
But
not
it's
enough
but
safeties
that's
that
not
can
even the
handle
thing.
it.
He's like wide open. It's not like they're having a hard time
They're-
with him.
they're-
He's like running down the field for like free streak.
You want me to tell you what I think? I think everything he runs is a choice route.
I 100% agree with that.
Everything he runs
Everything.
is a choice route.
Yeah.
And him and Patrick Mahomes see every single coverage with the same set of eyes. So regardless of the coverage, it doesn't. You can't play man because he handles it. So if you try to play like cover 2 or buster or trap or any coverage to try and like bracket him or double him, there's a soft spot in every single zone. So he runs it, sets it up how he wants, sets it down wherever he wants. The ball puts on him, and then you just can't tackle him. Yeah. So he literally has a choice route. Run to the empty space, and we'll throw you the ball,
And they do.
and he catches it.
I lied. I have a question.
Okay.
I would put it in the comments, but I'm on the podcast, so I don't have to do that. How are you valuing Mike Evans this year?
Ooh, we're all in leagues together.
Well, we're already here now. We might as well go ahead and do it.
What do you think about Mike Evans?
Give me a range of wide receivers.
We've got Baker. We've got Trask. Who's throwing to him?
no range of wide receivers. Say like
I'm out.
11 to 20, or are we lower?
I'm out on Mike Evans altogether. I won't draft him.
Yeah, he has a lot of drops. You'll draft him in the right spot. At all? Pope, there you go.
I want somebody
Doing
with
some
more
research.
something. I don't know. I just don't think that he can get 1,200 yards no matter what because of the quarterback situation.
He
there.
drops the ball too much for me too.
He's not young. He's not getting younger. He's a guy that I feel like
Is he
every
getting
time I
1,000
see
yards this year?
1,000?
Yeah.
No.
for like the 38th straight. Did he have 1,000 last year?
That's why I'm asking the question. He's got it. Yes, he got 1,000 last year.
That's what I thought.
He's got it.
No.
I
I
think
don't
he finally
have the
drops
quarterback.
off the 1,000 train.
He's been on it for a minute.
His entire career. He's never had a year where he didn't have 1,000 yards.
That's why. Yeah, that's
yeah. What was it, 9 straight now?
That's 100 points though.
Something like that,
That's
yeah.
not enough. I mean, I guess you have catches too.
catches.
If you have 100 yards, you're going to have 80 catches.
Yeah, so you're scoring 180. That's without touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I just don't.
He's gonna be
Not bad.
That's
All right, so Joey said he's not drafting him at all, so I can't ask him that question. If I slotted him and I said he's 11, if he's wide receiver 11 through 20, you agree, or are you saying like I'm over that?
wide receiver. So that puts him. Okay, so if we're including running backs, tight ends, and everything, that puts him at like what, round 3, 4, 5?
Probably 5.
Probably 5
Yeah, I'm taking Mike Evans.
in round 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably gonna take Mike Evans as like my
take-
wide
If I'm
as
like
my wide
round
receiver,
5,
like
pick
3 on my
6,
team, probably.
Yeah, round 5.
He's
pick
probably
6.
what at that point he's what wide receiver 3, the flex 2 maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Like depending on how you draft.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike Evans is a bad wide receiver. It depends on what's there too, but I think he's in that window, 11 to 20.
Joey's doing some searching.
I'm trying to find.
Pope's the guru. Pope, what do you think? Also, the chat did not know that freaking Andrews was that young.
Nobody does.
No,
Yeah,
Nobody on Earth
it
knows
was
that.
amazing to me too.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Andrews played at Oklahoma. Why do I not know this?
Yeah, he played at Oklahoma.
I did not know that.
He's closer to wide receiver 40 than 11. Okay.
I would agree with that.
What did you
No,
just-
no. Sorry, I read that wrong. Sorry.
Okay. I,
I read
was
that
like,
wrong.
wait, what? You just said he was in between 11 and 20.
I was thinking like pick 40.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Clayton
wondering how
has
you
a
were
good
gonna
Clayton
do
has a good question. Brad, you want to catch that while Joey's researching?
Clayton, he said, would you rather have D-Hop or Evans this year?
Ooh.
That's a good question, but D-Hop for me.
It's D.
Yeah, D-Hop
It's
for me.
D-Hop for me. Yeah.
Brad?
D-Hop as well.
Yeah, but it's close.
that.
Evans is
Mike
going
Evans
around-
or Christian Kirk, because that's about the range he's going right now.
Christian Kirk.
Pope says Evans is going around 70.
70 is low.
wide receiver step, not wide receiver step.
No,
just
70
Pick
overall.
70? I'm taking Mike Evans at pick 70. If
Yeah.
he's available at 70, I'll sign me up.
So saying he's wide receiver 11 or 20, you're getting really good value if you can get him at that
At
deep.
70?
Like I said, he's right there with Tyler Lockett, Christian Kirk, Deontay Johnson, Johan Donson, Michael Pittman, George Pickens. I'm taking all those guys over Evans right now.
Yeah, I didn't realize all those guys were still
Drake
there.
all those
London's
guys
right
too.
there.
Yeah, I'm picking all
Brandon
those guys too.
Ayuk, Mike Williams.
Yeah, probably still.
You lose me at Mike Williams.
Yeah, even Ayuk was not being healthy enough for me.
Sorry. He's supposed to have had a breakout year for 5 years in a row now.
He had a pretty good year last year, but
Not 1,000 yards with over 1,000 yards with over 80 catches, and he had a really good span of a few games. I do remember that.
Yeah,
I
he
caught
did.
a
He caught that
stray on one of those, I believe. One of them 40 pointers. I think I got hit in the jaw with.
he has a 40-pointer whenever, because he just doesn't stay healthy. That's his biggest
He
problem.
had 113 fantasy points last year. Joey kick rocks.
Go back to it.
He had
Oh, 4
900
touchdowns.
yards, 4 touchdowns.
All 4 touchdowns came in the game I played him. There's no chance that that's not true. He scored all 4 of those in one game.
And that's like,
Go down to his actual numbers.
What was the big week?
Oh, sorry, it was 2 years ago, not last year, that he had 1,150 yards
thank you. So he's, no.
and tutties.
I'm out at Mike Williams. I would take Mike Evans over Mike Williams.
So you don't like Justin Herbert then? Got him!
It's not.
Got him!
No, Justin Herbert has like a gajillion weapons.
Keenan Allen?
61-year-old Keenan Allen, and the end of the list.
No, they
Eckler. I thought him a lot.
Eckler a lot, and the dude,
Quentin Johnston.
Quentin Johnston.
Yeah.
We don't want to
yeah.
bring his name up because you're drafting with all these people. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you can have all your Quentin
don't
Johnston.
like him?
No, that dude's Mike Williams 2.0, except for worse.
Okay.
Last question, then we're out here. Pope's having so good ones right now. Godwin in the 4th or Evans in 8?
Evans in 8.
Oh God, Evans an 8. If
Yeah.
I'm taking one of those two, I'm taking
I
the
don't want
whichever
anything
one's
to
left
Godwin.
later. Give me
Yeah.
that guy.
Godwin's career died last year.
Winning towards ACL?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going Evans in 8.
Okay, Godwin.
If he's healthy, he's a freak. He also has
I
Baker
forgot my hat
Mayfield.
was like that. Sorry.
It was really noticeable when you put your phone in front of your face.
All right, that was fun. Maybe sitters, if you have more questions, maybe next week we'll hit it for like 5 minutes. but-
Was there another one?
What?
Was there another one on there? I
No,
don't
we're
know.
not doing that. We
Oh,
did
it
that
It was
before.
Jonathan Taylor. If Jonathan Taylor finishes
Oh,
as the
yeah,
number
yeah.
one back in Indy, I think he does. I think everyone thinks he does.
He does.
Yep, sure.
All right. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Yep.
All right, well, that's going to be it for tonight. Sitters. It's been Bradford Douglas along with Joey Edge, Chris Martinez, and producer Ruff, and we are Front Porch Sitting. See you next time, Sitters.
They got you with a gator flag behind you again.
I hate that flag. Stop. No! No! I'm out!
You're in.